PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, man. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Boy, y'all see the title of this one, boy. Let's talk about it. I feel like just last week, did a show on RIP to Clark Kent, Fat Man Scoop, Mr. C. I mean, the list goes on. What's the brother from Brownsville that passed away? 80s, was they brother that passed away? There's a couple more soldiers that we lost throughout the way, man. But woke up this morning to news that the icon, legend, Quincy Jones has passed away. Now, I see people saying, "Oh, not Quincy. I'm surprised Quincy passed away." Let me just say this: that brother lived 90-something years. That brother was born 1933. Let me say it again: Quincy Jones was born 1933. You want to talk about living your life and living a life and seeing all kind of shit through your lifetime? Going through the civil rights movement. Going through the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I mean, decade upon decade upon decade. That brother had life. Life. Man, y'all young people, y'all love getting on the old heads. Man, y'all better hope y'all make it to 90 years old. Some of you niggas can't even make it to 21, past 25. You can make it to damn near 90-something years of age. So for that brother to be here from 1933, man, Quincy Jones, bro, man, brother. Special Ed from Brooklyn, New York. He had a song called I Got It Made. He said, "I'm your idol, your highest title, numero uno." I'm your idol, your highest title. And the reason I say that, bar, you go online, you go on social media, clips, don't mean Charlie clips of people talking about Quincy Jones and the love and admiration that they have for this man. Once again, almost like I told y'all about Clark Kent last week, you are not going to find too many people that are going to have negative words or negative connotation deemed towards Quincy Jones' name. You just not, bruh. He was beloved by many. By many. Old school, new school, you need to learn though. Like Biggie said, old school, they all love Quincy Jones, bruh. This man was beloved. He said, bro, he lived longer than Michael Jackson and Prince. Let that breathe for a second, man. The brother surpassed people that he was a mentor to. Mentor. Man, if you go in a dictionary, bro, and you look up the word mentor, there should be a picture of Quincy Jones next to that word, because that's all the brother ever did was mentor people. You see The Weeknd, Pharrell, Dame Dash. I mean, the list goes on and on, a laundry list. You know, Jazz the Rapper got a scroll of names, right? You can make a scroll of names of people that Quincy Jones has touched, figuratively. When you say the word pioneer, icon, ready for this word? Producer. Orchestrator. That's what Quincy Jones was, bro. A producer and an orchestrator. They tell a story about when Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones had linked up. I believe the labels on the documentaries that I've seen throughout the years, they didn't want Michael Jackson working with Quincy Jones because Quincy Jones came from a jazz background and stuff like that, right? So they wanted Michael. They didn't want Quincy working with Michael and stuff like that, but Quincy held him down. Oh, did he ever? Bruh, think about this. Michael Jackson, 3 greatest albums, right? Off the Wall, Thriller, and I'm Bad. You know, we do talk about artists who have those 3 album runs. You can talk about Outkast with Southern Playalistic, ATLians and Aquemini. You can talk about Redman with what the album, There's a Dark Side, Muddy Waters. You could do Nas, Illmatic, It Was Written, I Am. You go in that, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, multitude of artists you can go with, Kendrick Lamar, a whole bunch of artists that we could play that game with. Quincy Jones helped produce one of the greatest albums of all time. I think Thriller is one. Let me say this to y'all people right now. Forget a hip hop album. Thriller is one of the greatest albums ever made. Let me say that again for the dumb niggas in Row D who didn't just hear what I said. Thriller is one of the great. Here's the thing with Thriller. You might have some people who say they like Off the Wall more than Thriller. I'm not one of those guys. I like Thriller. I love Thriller. I love Off the Wall though. Don't get it twisted though. And I'm Bad. And do y'all know the between three of those albums, Off the Wall, Thriller, and I'm Bad, a combination of 150 million copies sold between three of those albums. And Quincy Jones played a big, integral part in all three of them things. Shout out to Chef Trez, RDB Tay-Rock. Feel me? All three of them things. We're talking about a musical legend, bro. A legend. Talk about the contributions that this brother has done to music. Change people's lives. Bro, when you can make an impact on people's lives and get them, help them get to generational wealth. They say legends never die, bro. And that I know that cliche might sound corny, but when you think about Quincy Jones, what his blueprint, his footprints, he made a mark. Like, bro, he's worked with Frank Sinatra, Miles Davis, Shaka Khan, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles. Composed films for Austin Powers, The Color Purple, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Wiz with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson in them. Color Purple. Gave Oprah Winfrey a shot on The Color Purple. Helped Will Smith land that role on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. After that, we saw Will take off after that. R.I.P. Takeoff. Music? Come on, son. I just told y'all, Mike. I just gave y'all. Fam, he helped produce one of the greatest posse cuts in R&B history, in my opinion. That brother helped produce Secret Garden. Go look up Secret Garden and then come holler back at your OG. Secret Garden, produced by Quincy Jones. He went and got Albie Shaw, James Ingram, El DeBarge, and Barry White. And that song is a 5-mic classic. I know you young niggas think Drake is R&B, soul, and all that. No, he's not. Go listen to Secret Garden and come back and holler at me. He helped compose We Are the World. I don't think you young niggas understand what We Are the World meant in the 80s. Imagine, for you young niggas, you grabbing all the big Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Young Thug, I'm just for young niggas out there, Dirk, all the young niggas that's popping, or every artist that's popping, and you put them in one room. Quincy Jones able to do that, bro. Kenny Rogers, Dionne Warwick, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, bro, Lionel Richie, bro. Like, this is what Quincy Jones did, bro. His contributions, bro, go read up on Quincy Jones, young people. Go ask The Weeknd. There's images of The Weeknd who's crying over Quincy Jones. Not now, prior. But not when he passed away. But how Quincy Jones took time to talk to him and mentor him. Like, this is real, bro. We're talking about a 7-decade career. Let me say that again. A 7-decade career of Quincy Jones, bro. We will never see nothing like that ever again. I'm sorry. We would never see nothing like Quincy Jones, bruh. I'm sorry. If you want to put him in the Mount Rushmores of producers of all time, you can do that. You can do that, and no one's going to argue with you about that. No one is. So, R.I.P. Rest in peace to the legend Quincy Jones. That brother was born 1933. I gotta make sure to emphasize that again, bro. We love you, Q.